been watching a little Family Feud here like just a few minutes ago, and theme was they had five answers and whatnot. And the theme was superheroes that's been around so long they need to hang up their ties. Number one was Batman. I'm saying, what the fuck? Okay, I'll bite. Second one was Spider-Man. No, the second one was Superman. Third one was Spider-Man. I can't remember exactly. No, there was only four. And fourth one was, and everybody was going through the superheroes and everything and whatnot. And no one got the right answer. And I was thinking Captain America or Wonder Woman, because Captain America gets his powers from the suit or shield or what the fuck ever. He gets his superpowers. And Wonder Woman is she's a Amazon from a different time frame, different reality, different zone, whatnot, and being on Earth like Superman, it gives her the superpowers, you know. But no, everybody got it wrong. But since the other side got it wrong, they win, and they got the car and everything.
Name something a mom would need to be really big if she had a really big baby.
Stomach.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your first ever romantic kiss.
5.
Name a big animal a veterinarian might be nervous about treating.
A horse.
Name a kind of sauce you like to dip your nuggets in.
Honey mustard.
Name something a man buys for himself that is considered a big boy's toy.
A car.
Name something a mom would need to be really big if she had a really big baby. You said, her stomach. I guess so. Survey said,
0.
on a scale of 1 to 10, rate your first ever romantic kiss. You said, it was a 5. Survey said,
12.
name a big animal a veterinarian might be nervous about treating. You said, horse. Survey said,
4.
name a kind
So-
of sauce you like to dip your nuggets in. You said, honey mustard. Survey.
Yeah. 12.
Name something a man buys for himself that is considered a big boy's toy. You said, car. Survey said,
44. I would say all digital penthouse.
hey, now listen to me, T. Sister got 72, you need 128. Come on, let's focus. Let's win some money. All right, let's remind everybody of Shantia's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Name something a mom would need to be really big if she had a really big baby.
Her private part.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your
Vagina.
first ever romantic kiss.
8.
Name a big animal a veterinarian might be nervous about treating.
A bear.
Name a kind of sauce you like to dip your nuggets in.
Barbecue.
Name something a man buys for himself that is considered a big boy's toy.
A car.
Try again.
A house.
Yeah, all digital house. which they call them smart houses nowadays.
Name something a mom would need to be really big if she had a really big baby.
Vagina.
A really big private part. Survey said a big crib. A big crib. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your first ever romantic kiss. You said 8. Survey said 10. 10 was the number one answer. Come on, we need some big ones. Name a big animal a veterinarian might be nervous about treating. You said a bear. Survey said.
See, we can see her answers because her answers are on the other side. And they have the fucking screen on this TV stretched out.
For himself that is considered a big boy's toy. You said how? Survey said
0.
car and truck was number 1. Hey,
A car and truck are basically the same thing, you fucking oxymoron.
$320. And folks, they're driving out of here in a brand new car. Make sure you come back. We're gonna have 2 brand new families playing feud with us. Everybody, I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. You know, all around the world, people have a way of saying cheers. Where I come from, we say l'chaim, which means to life. If you or someone you know isn't living life to its fullest because of the carelessness of other people, come see me. Okay, for it. If you've been hurt, call Brad Eggenberg.
Anyway,
By L'Oreal Paris. Pues bueno, Osmel, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Te mandamos
anyway,
y como ya lo dijimos, esperamos que nos visites aquí en el estudio para darte tu mecedora personalizada.
shut up.
Un abrazo a todos. Besitos. Bueno, hacemos una pausa.
Anyways,
Disfruta.
the fourth answer was Robin.
Planear una estrategia.
And that really pissed.
Llega una nueva temporada de impuestos y con ella la posibilidad de que puedas seguir logrando tu sueño americano.
No, I'm not,
año,
no.
Muchos números y teams
No.
para vencerse. Y nosotros somos Certified Access.
No, I don't need you as a lawyer. I don't need you as a lawyer.
Directamente a tu casa o a tu lugar de trabajo. Por eso la importancia de contar con profesionales de impuestos. 1-800-941-4043 o 504-896-0276. Recuerda que nuestro negocio es tu tranquilidad mental.
Atención New Orleans, los super ahorros siguen llegando a Ideal Market. Gallineta
I mean, I know
centavos a libra, patas de puerco a
I know that's
1.99 la libra,
not what they were advertising.
2 por 99 centavos,
I mean, I know
arroba grande, 99
being a
centavos a libra.
lawyer
El Milagro tortilla amarilla, 2.19.
wasn't exactly what they're advertising,
14.99. Y jugo
but the motherfucker had the
14.99.
lawyer suit on and stuff. Yeah.
Si compras en Walmart, ya sabes. Con precios bajos todos los días, cada dólar rinde aún más. Y así puedes hacer más con tu gente. Gastas un poco menos para tener un poco más. Y hacer tu vida un poco mejor. Eres un maestro del surcido, pero tu staff ya no da la talla. Necesitas contratar.
I get a kick out of that. Translating a English advertisement into Spanish. I mean, they got so fucked up, you know.
¿Tenemos que dar dobles gracias a nuestras mamás? ¿Quién sabe?
Breyers, 100% leche y crema de alta calidad.
The ice cream sucks.
Bienvenidos a la casa de los famosos sin censura y que alguien detenga a Osmel Sosa. Si lo que acaba de ver le pareció fuerte, ¡uy! No saben todo lo que sucedió anoche porque Osmel pudo regresar a la casa y decirle su...
Let's
Además, tras el triunfo de Diego como nuevo líder de la casa, el argentino se
Yeah, let's get out of here, okay?
Who were interested in joining a union.
I hear you say that you were involved in the decision to withhold benefits from Starbucks workers in unionized stores. Is that what I'm hearing?
It was my understanding that we could not provide those benefits under the law.
Al Gore,
Mr. Schultz, have
not
you
Al
ever
Gore,
asked the
but
Starbucks worker, quote, if you hate Starbucks so much, why don't you go work somewhere else?
I'm glad you asked that question because I've read in the press that quote, and that's not exactly what I said. Can I tell the story? Do you mind?
I have some other questions. I'm sorry. There are a lot of people.
I think it's important to hear the facts.
You'll have your chance. Will you commit to testifying in any trial where you personally are accused of breaking federal labor law, something that you have been accused of doing nearly 100 times since 2021?
Mr. Chairman, let me say under oath, these are allegations and Starbucks has not broken the law.
Mr. Schultz, were you informed of or involved in the decision to close all Buffalo area stores in November 2021, just days before area union elections, in order for Starbucks employees to listen to you give a speech on why they should vote against forming a union, a meeting the NLRB has determined was a violation of the law?
I think this is another area that I hope I get a chance to speak about. For the last 12 months, my involvement, my engagement, and my return to Starbucks has been primarily, I would say 95%, focused on the operations of our business,
Starbucks,
the customer, domestically and around the world. My involvement and engagement in union activities, despite this event today, has been de minimis. I was not involved in any issue of closing stores.
Busty.
Are you aware, Mr. Schultz, that an administrative law judge ordered you to record and distribute a video of yourself reading a notice to Starbucks employees about their rights under the National Labor Relations Act, how Starbucks violated those rights, and to assure that Starbucks will not infringe upon those rights in the future, and that this notice must be posted in all Starbucks stores and shared digitally to all of Starbucks employees? Are you prepared to read that notice?
No, I am not, because Starbucks Coffee Company did not break the law.
Under your leadership, Starbucks has repeatedly refused to bargain with any of the 7,000 workers in nearly 300 stores where workers have voted to represent themselves through union. The first group of workers to win their election have been waiting more than 460 days to reach a first contract. Mr. Schultz, will you commit right now that within 14 days of this hearing, Starbucks will exchange proposals with the union, something it has refused to do for more than 450 days, so that meaningful progress can be made to bargain a first contract in good faith? Will you make that commitment?
Because the arrangement that was made by the union and the NLRB in Buffalo to negotiate one single store at a time, we have met over 85 times for a single store. We've tried to arrange over 350 separate meetings. We've said publicly, and I say it here again, that we believe that face-to-face negotiations is the way to proceed. And the reason I want to make that point is that there have been safety issues in which Starbucks managers have been outed on social media. There are privacy issues. We don't want to do it on Zoom. We are prepared to meet face-to-face on a single store issue.
Will you make a promise to this committee that you will exchange proposals with the union so that we can begin to make meaningful progress?
On a single store basis, we will continue to negotiate in good faith. That's what we'll do.
All right, that was Senator Bernie Sanders kicking off the questioning of billionaire
Bernie
Howard Schultz, former Starbucks CEO, who is testifying in front of the Senate Health Committee right now after being accused of being a part of union busting. We're going to have more News Nation Live right after this quick break.
Bullshit. He's all bullshit.
Marcus Reports premieres Monday, 6/5.
Your car.
It's all bullshit and we don't need it.
Season 5 are on the road.
at the restricted circle when she finally.
And whether the you have to honor it. That's what matters.
Only fits that profile.
And so many ways, which may affect.
Does this signal that like a lotion, fingertips, pits, under boob, thigh folds, butt cracks? About 98% of our customers use our cream deodorant on places other than pits. This water-based cream, I'm telling you, it rubs in like a lotion. It's invisible on the skin. It works like a dream. Why didn't someone think of this sooner?
You stupid twat. You think deodorant is only used on under armpits? She's stupid. Why didn't somebody think about this? There are deodorants out there that are safe to use in those areas already. Dupe. Hold on for a sec.
Opioid epidemic. The FDA has just approved an over-the-counter version of the nasal spray Narcan. That's the medication used to reverse opioid overdoses. Americans will now be able to buy 4 milligrams of Narcan without a prescription. It should be available by late summer in major retailers, online, and at convenience stores nationwide. FDA Commissioner Robert Califf said the move was to address a, quote, dire public health need. And meanwhile this morning, we're learning more about the 6 victims of the shooting at Covenant School in Nashville. School custodian Mike Hill was a father and a grandfather. A former pastor said he was also a father figure to students at the school, and, quote, the kids loved him. Substitute teacher Cynthia Peak was described as a sweet soul who cared about people and was outgoing, gentle in her faith. And a former student said head of school Catherine Coons fought for her students, oftentimes when we quit fighting for ourselves. And then there were the 3 9-year-olds, William Kinney, Hallie Scruggs, Evelyn Dickhouse. Hallie was described by a pastor as a radiant little girl, and that radiance, I believe, was Jesus in her. Well, a neighbor said Evelyn loved singing songs from the Broadway musical Hamilton. And according to the Tennessean newspaper at a vigil Monday night, Evelyn's 11-year-old sister, through tears, said, I don't want to be an only child.
She was only 9.
NBC's Lindsay Reiser is back with us from Nashville. Lindsay, we're both parents. This is just gutting to hear and report on. I understand you're talking to a pastor here this morning. Tell us what you're learning.
Garrett, gutting to hear about these little kids and adults who lost their lives. Gutting to be here at the scene to see these 6 crosses behind me. And see school buses pull up